For the Fallout rig, our inspiration was the new Fallout game coming out. The Vault-Tec introduction in the trailer was really inspirational in its post-apocalyptic appearance.
I'm Bob Stewart, I'm 46, and I'm from Shelton, Washington.
I'm Rod Rosenberg, 33, and from Cinnabar, Washington.
I'm a case modder, and I really like to do the paint work and the fabrication part of it.
I'm a modder as well, and I enjoy fabrication and high-end hardware.
I have a bit of an artistic side that I actually didn't realize I had until I started modding computers.
Modding is someone's personality put into a PC.
We kind of joke around at the shop there that I can build them, but Rod has to fix them. When we saw the trailer for the first time, there's a scene where the vault door comes out and it opens up and then it rolls away. And so we really wanted to have something that mimicked that.
We wanted a kind of that 1950s look to follow with the theme, and then we also wanted to distress everything to make it look like it had been out in the weather for many, many years.
We wanted some rusty metal, and so we looked around the shop there, and my dad's truck happened to be there. So we actually took the metal off the back of the bed of the truck and started cutting it up and making pieces and just adding them to our pile of parts that we were going to use.
We wanted to find some I-beams for the feed on the bottom of the chassis, and I ended up going to a scrapyard and going through their steel in their back where it's all rusty and found this light industrial rail. So it's a railroad iron that's small, and it fit the feet perfectly.
One other thing we saw in the trailer was in the background of one of the shots, there's a Radiation King television set that kind of caught our eyes. And so we created a bezel on the backside of the computer case, and we added the image to it, and we made it light up so that when you turn on the computer, that lights up, and it gives it just kind of this soft glow, just like the TV does. When we saw the trailer, we noticed that there's a 111 on the vault door. We went ahead and incorporated that. And then we made a power switch to turn on the computer. And so we're using a key, so we want to have a key ring. We just kind of made our own little metal piece and added the 111 to that as well. We're going to make the look follow the theme throughout the whole case, so not just on the outside, but also on the inside.
The processor we selected is a 5th generation Core i5 Intel processor. One thing that really opens up the case is the motherboard skirt in the back. We used a M-ATX board in this case instead of a full-size ATX board, and that gave this case a lot of space. We used a CORSAIR 850 fully modular power supply and custom CORSAIR graphite cables that we've rusted to match the aesthetic.
The GPU we're using for the build is going to be a 980 Ti.
We used CORSAIR Vengeance memory, 8 gigs and 2 sticks, a CORSAIR all-in-one cooler. We also will load the OS on a CORSAIR 128 gig SSD. It's got a lot of steel, and it tips the scales at 79 pounds. You guys ready? We've got a rig completely assembled. It's when we kick that switch on, and, you get the lights and the fans, and all of a sudden you have noise, and the first thing we do is run and shut off the lights.
I just can't wait to get some sleep.